Guys, welcome back to the channel. Coming up today, I try and get some breakfast. We get on a train. I contemplate hair loss reversal. We watch the world go by. Look at a bit of history on the train. Look at a factory. Contemplate why we're stuck in the middle of nowhere. And marvel at Berlin station. Let's get to it. Morning guys. Just before 7 o'clock here in Cologne. Time to go and check out and get the train to Berlin. Not gonna lie, my head's a little bit battered this morning. Had a few beers on that tour last night. Put a link in the description below. Definitely worth a watch and definitely worth doing if you're here in Cologne anytime. Alright, let's get some breakfast and get to the station. See you in a bit. If you haven't tuned into the previous videos from Cologne, definitely worthwhile. You will have known if you have. I was staying 10 minutes away from the station, which was ideal. As you do, went straight to McDonald's, but for some reason this was shut. Wasn't sure why. Seeing this was shut, went straight to the station. As you can see here, our train was coming in on platform 2 and was on time. Turns out there was a McDonald's in the station, so it went straight there. I was a little bit early for the train, so I had a bit of time to FaceTime family back home and then look at the route. As you can see, quite a lot of stops. I'm not going to read them all out here, but if you want to read them, I suggest you press the pause button. After looking at some of the other trains, quite a lot of National Express trains here, by the way. I think they've got like one of the main contracts for the region, which is quite interesting. The trains started pulling in. I was in the rear carriage today. As you can see, plenty of leg room. Power sockets, conventional and USB. One for each seat, which is good for your neighbour. I was by myself for the first couple of stops, which was good. A nice big tray table. Also coat hooks as well. Before we knew it, we were on our way. In what felt like no time, we were pulling into Dusseldorf. Some great memories of Dusseldorf. In previous job, I used to come here a couple of times. Always made sure I got into Dusseldorf itself. Also, in that job, I spent a bit of time in Duisburg. Quite a lot of work going on at Duisburg station, actually, as we went past.
Der Ausstieg ist links. Westfalen Main Station, exit to the right.
Ja, ich würde mir die Karte überspringen, weil wir genau 2 erreichen und jetzt schießen. Ja, ich. Weil ich die Ja.
I settled back and did a bit of editing, but then we're approaching Gütersloh. Some beautiful houses here.
Und der Ausstieg in Bielefeld Hauptbahnhof in Fahrtrichtung links. Vor Bielefeld Main Station, exit to the left.
Plenty of industry on the train route, as you can probably imagine. At this point, we came across the Alpecin factory. I started to contemplate whether this actually worked with hair loss reversal. At this point, after doing quite a bit of editing of previous videos, decided to get up and have a wander around. The toilet in the carriage was out of order, so there's quite a big queue for the other one, so I wasn't too fussed about going to that one, if we're being honest. I just looked at some lovely scenery, really.
Der Ausstieg in Hanover Hauptbahnhof in Fahrtrichtung rechts. Vor Hanover Main Station, exit to the right.
At this point we were approaching Hanover. Interesting history, my mum actually was in the army here and got the Berliner during the Cold War from here all the way to Berlin. Very interesting. I suggest you pause and read these documents if you're interested in that. As you can see, here's the route, which is pretty much the same route as we took for the rest of the trip. VW factory and football stadium, absolutely massive.
Not long after going past Wolfsburg, we came to a sudden halt. Turns out that we were waiting for another train to cross on some points up ahead. We were here for about 10-15 minutes, which meant we were actually a little bit late getting into Berlin, but not massively. Then we were approaching the penultimate stop. And before we knew it, we were entering Berlin itself. To sum up the journey on the train, it was really comfortable, if I'm being honest. Some of the rolling stock was a little bit older than maybe your Deutsche Bahn trains, but for the price I paid for it, you really can't complain. It was only £18 compared to the Deutsche Bahn, which was going to be about 50 to 60 euros, which is comparable with the train in the UK really. So this open access service is probably the way forward, I'd say.
Hi guys, welcome to Berlin. Let's get to the hotel, try and get checked in early and get out and explore.
Absolutely beautiful station. Really lovely glass frontage, and it was a really nice sunny day as well, so it glistened in the sun. I did manage to get checked in early at this hotel I was staying in Berlin. I'm staying at the Intercity just near the train station, which was really good. That's it for this episode, guys. Don't forget to come back to the channel for further videos from my time in Berlin though. Thanks.